I beat Monster Hunter Rise using the worst weapon in the game. Yes, so you heard me correct. I said worst weapon. There are 14 different weapons in Monster Hunter Rise, and they all have their pros and cons. Like the longsword basically makes you into an anime character, while the greatsword and hammer makes big numbers. But worst weapon? I did some looking and found that the gun lance was the most poorly rated and unused weapon in pretty much most, if not all, Monster Hunter games. Is the gun lance the worst weapon? Well, you'll tell me. Now, let's break down the gun lance. Just imagine the heavy bowgun and lance had a child, and boom, that's the gun lance for you. It shoots shells while also having basically one of the best blocking methods in the game. The gun lance come with 3 different shelling types: long, normal, and wide. Normal shells are used for full combos, my personal favorite. Long shells are better for the worm stake cannon and have the longest range for the wyvern fire. And then wide shells have the strongest shelling and charged shell shots, but the shortest range. Now that we have the basic understanding of the gun lance, let's begin. I started off creating my character, dog, and cat. I named them Mist and Fog. I don't know why I was in the mood for weather-based names. Then after all the intro talking to everybody, it was off to slay some Jagras. Completed my first quest and all the 1-star quests to get my first urgent, the Great Izuchi. This is stupid. Welp, that didn't last long. After that, 2-star was a breeze. Off to the next urgent. Acnosum. I'm having a hard time saying some of these monsters' names sometimes. Low rank is very easy. They're not challenging for me at all. So... time for my first Rampage. Now, Rampages are new to Monster Hunter Rise, and it's like a tower defense where monsters spawn and you shoot them and you build, like, just turrets and stuff like that, and the village can help you out. But, in my opinion, they're more fun when you have, like, multiplayer-wise. So, after this, we went off to 4-star. 4-star is where you could say the game gets challenging, but thanks to developers, I'm OP with Defender gear. Woo! Just an FYI, if it's your first time playing any Monster Hunter game, take your time to enjoy the masterful series and what it has to offer. It really is fun. Now, it's time for the flagship, Magnamalo. To my surprise, he's actually not the end fight for the village quest, but hey, we murder him for the sake of the village. Honestly, kind of a joke. Woo! Finally made it to 5-star, where we meet Nargacuga, Zenogre, Anjanath, Mitsune, and Rathalos. But we don't fight Rathalos because I dislike him very much. Finally, the last of the 6-star quests, which is very easy besides for Almundron. Like, why do his arms have to make green sharpness weapons bounce? Like, hello, they don't look that sturdy and I can't get blue sharpness, but it is what it is. In a very swift motion, we complete the 3-star quests that basically skip all the low rank quests in the Gathering Huff. Should be fine. Edge. No! Curses! I wanted to use the wyvern fire on him. Get out of here, Cox. You're gonna pay for that, you know that? Thank you. Oh my god. Finally, it's off to the big leagues. High rank pretty much goes the same as low rank, just killing all the monsters because the village praises me for it. Oh my god, dude. Who's one hit away? Itch. Sweet. Bitch. I'll do this with a dull blade, okay? I don't even care if it's compromising my attacks. You're just dead. 3, 2, 1. Bang, baby. Nice. But I mostly want to talk about the rampages because the first serpent shows up here and I want to know what you guys think about rampages. Like, do you think they should bring them back in future Monster Hunter games or no? Personally, I think it was a cool idea and it's something new and it reminds me a lot of like the Lao Shin quest back in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite where you walked, it was really slow, the village would help you out kill him, yada yada yada, and like they always do this big siege quest with pretty much any Monster Hunter game, and you know it's a good idea and I enjoy that, but personally I think the rampages out of all the ones that we've seen over the years, I wouldn't mind seeing them not in future installments. Personal opinion though. It's been a pleasure. Oh my god. Yeah, largest size, no joke. Bitch. But now, finally, for the final boss, the Thunder Serpent. Personally, for the final boss of Monster Hunter Rise, the high rank version of it, this fight is it's different. It's very cool in my opinion because it's based around using the wyvern bugs and you have to like, you know, they give you the option to use cannons, ballista, and all that stuff. And I actually didn't use one of the main sources of damage, the Dragonator, but it is what it is. My thoughts and opinion on it is that I wonder when they first made Monster Hunter Rise if they made this boss fight, because if it's solely focused around the wyvern bug to avoid certain attacks, did they make this first and be like, oh, we need to include the wyvern bug? That's just what I was kind of thinking after I was done finishing with it, but he's pretty cool. I mean, it's a final boss. It wasn't too hard. Beat him my first try. Over the course of the series, really beating all of the low rank and high rank monsters, I did this for fun. This is personally just for my own enjoyment, getting back into Monster Hunter Rise after not playing it for a pretty long time, only really wanting to get back in it because of the third title update kind of caught my attention for Master Rank and just wanted to kind of get to Master Rank. So that's pretty much all I had to say. If you guys do want to see this for Master Rank, I might do it. I'm not 100% sure, or if you want to see something else, just let me know down in the comments below. I'm pretty down for anything, and you know, it's always fun to play the game in a different way. As for what to say about the Gunlands, well, that is Monster Hunter Rise completed only with the worst weapon according to list. Now, personal opinion, I don't think there's an actual worst weapon in the actual like game. Like, it's all about what you want to use, if what you have fun with. Like, as you can see, 59, about 60, almost 60 times I've used this gun lance, and I would say it's fun. Is it my go-to weapon? No, it won't be. Well, I probably use it or make some weapons out of it, of course. But my opinion, there's no worst weapon in any of the Monster Hunter games. It's just some people will like different things, and other things will be more popular than others. It's how games go, and it's really funny that articles will say that it's the worst or whatever. You know, it's all personal choice, but the title looks pretty good on the video. So my game time for the thing, 21 out, about 22 hours to finish this entire game, speed run it. That's probably just base gameplay with a little bit extra stuff, kind of just knowing what I'm doing. Pretty nuts, but see you guys later.